Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima on the Serious JG. Got myself frustrated in that last video. Jumped right into a duel, then into a battle with a bunch of the hopped up enemies of this DLC. I will say one of the weaknesses of the game was that the combat was a little dull. So the way they spice it up in the DLC is probably a good thing overall, but now I've gotten so used to it being kind of easy that I get frustrated really quickly when it isn't. Oh, the charm of concentration is improved as you do more of these, eh? Well, I'm not even using the charm of concentration. I suppose I could look and see which one that is. It would obviously be... Oh, wow, look at how many... You got a lot of... It increases concentration by 0.3 seconds. Look at how many you got to complete to improve it. Jesus. I guess getting first place. It's not beating different shrines. It's getting first place at them gives you 3. Second place only gives you 2. First place third place only gives you 1. So getting first place at all of them probably gives you enough for a boost. But it's like a fraction of a second increase in whatever. It seems kind of worthless to me. Let's chat with our friend Kenji, who's been a loyal and not at all kind of ready to betray you at any moment sort of ally.
Any luck?
I've got it. Let's go.
Oh, are we going to warp back? That would be handy. Saves a little time. Hone your skill with archery challenges to increase the charm you don't care about.
Can't wait to get back out to sea.
It'd be nice if Master What's-His-Face was part of the DLC just so that he could, like, chide you about the archery challenges, guilt me into trying to do better at them. Guilt trip me. Just-in-time auto repair. Just-in-time manufacturing practices. Just-in-time railroad repair.
Good work. Everything is here. We'll just need a few minutes to check my maps. Then we set sail.
Oh, that means we're about to get attacked, right?
Keep you company on the voyage.
Never judge a man's vices.
What about the people we sent ahead of us?
I do judge their vices.
Settled on board, but we are at capacity. Have to dump all expendable cargo.
Including
There's
people.
only room for one more passenger. Ready to set sail, Kenji?
When do we leave?
Well, what about Fugu?
We wait for no one.
Remember, return to Iki Island at your own risk.
Remember,
I will keep that in mind.
Sure you don't want in? I could hide you in one of my sake barrels.
Could hide you in one of my sake barrels.
Cooking oil, those narrow hips.
I'll pass. I'm not finished here yet.
What about Fugu? I thought we were helping him off the island.
I guess this is goodbye.
Keep some of your best sake chill for me. We'll celebrate when this is all over.
Yeah, like you're gonna find
Like
me.
that.
No, it really is goodbye.
Forget something, Master?
Yeah, my common sense.
Oh,
Take my seat on the ship. You earned it.
But
oh.
Master,
Get moving.
Before I forget
Before
that
I
I'm an
change my
asshole.
I didn't think you had it in you.
I'll scrape by. Fugu, I didn't like his chances.
He's a punk ass
It's
bitch.
better this way. Besides, you didn't think you'd get rid of me that easily, did you?
I'm gonna be your companion on every quest.
Not that lucky.
This calls for a drink.
To the ghost of Iki.
To forgetting all about him.
And Fugu. Entering into a fugue state where we don't remember Fugu existed. Oh, that's sweet that they, that's sweet. He's a better guy than he even realizes sometimes. Our legend grows. We are now the unwavering sun. Oh, we have a different, because we have a different emotional journey in the DLC. I do like the fact that the DLC is giving... Charm of Hunter Reserves. Gain twice as much ammo from pickups. Don't care. Charm of Perfect Landing. Gain resolve after successfully performing a safe landing. That would be a goofy way to farm resolve. Because that is a thing where you jump and like hit the circle button to roll to avoid taking damage. It would give you a way to farm resolve, which normally you can only get by murdering people. Looks like, oh, looks like we might have some new quests opening up now. From chatting with people. We can duel the Viper again. I'm wondering if that was always the thing you had to do. Also, we're not getting any more technique points, and I'm wondering if that is because the game... Oh, no, that's not true. I was about to say because the game knows there's nothing else to spend them on. We do have 2 more exploration wins we can learn. I don't care about them. That's why we left them for the last things to learn. But we're not technically out of things to learn via technique points. So the fact that we built our legend and didn't get technique points, now I'm not sure. Anyway. Oh, so I... well, if I'd realized that talking to him was going to literally end that quest that we've been on for the last several videos, I wouldn't have ended the video where I did. I would have run a little long. But now we got a whole video in front of us with that quest done. The Viper is gone. Kenji is not, although I don't know where he is, and I doubt he will just pop up unless there's a story event going on with him. So he's like Yuna in the post-game. Still exists, but can't be found. GTA 5, which I'm still... I gotta make a decision soon. For those of you who are listening in on this series, like, I was trying to decide between Final Fantasy IX and Grand Theft Auto 5 for my next weekend series. And I think what I decided was I would actually do both and just do 3 videos a week of both series, so that anybody who wanted to follow one and not the other would be easier for them to keep up. But although again, there's no, I haven't found any technique which makes people stick with me on these long series, except for a handful of people who just like all my stuff. But what was I getting at? Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5 has a system where you can call other, like, you can hang out with certain like story characters, like oh, this is going to be a problem when I'm playing the game. I can never remember his name. Because you got Michael, you got Trevor, and I always forget the name of the third protag. Because I just think of him as being kind of an imitation CJ. It's not Lamont. It's Lamont's like his buddy, I think. He is oh, it's driving me nuts. I can't remember it. But yeah, like that guy that I can't, whose name I can't remember, can hang out with like Michael's son. Michael can't. Like, and they can all hang out with each other. Like, they give you little things to do where you can get. There's like character color dialogue for the post game, but this is one of those games where all the characters who should still exist in the world just disappear.
If you find yourself near Zasho Bay, I hear you can take shelter among the ship wreckage that's washed ashore.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sure.
Are others gathering there?
A few. They're hiding out from the Mongols and trading stories about the Sakai invasion.
The Sakai invasion. I'd like to hear one of these stories.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you one. The Legacy of Kazumasa Sakai. Survivors of sheltering, telling stories about the samurai. And you get Sakai horse armor there. That sounds kind of neat. Franklin. I didn't look it up. It always takes me a minute to remember. Franklin. Yeah, Franklin can hang out with, like, Michael's son. They can actually be friends. Even though Michael's son is basically a comic relief character, but you can hang out with him. But, yeah, like, this game, because Jin's personality, it's a very different kind of story and journey compared to most open world games set in the modern world, but there is still, to me, a lot going on with let's fast travel. Let's head in the general direction of that place with the horse armor. What was that, like the 007 intro? But what the hell was I trying to get at? Jin, yeah, but still, like, you've got these characters, like, you'd think he would go hang out and maybe reminisce a little bit with, as much as he seems to hate him, the little silly guy that we've been hanging out with for the last couple of videos. Also Yuna, maybe Lord Ishikawa, Lady, what's her name, whose name I always want to forget too. Like, they're just gone. It's not, it's like, Red Dead Redemption 1 had a post-game that I always found, like, I could barely bring myself to even attempt to play it a little bit. Oh.
Why would you say that?
Because it was so depressing after the ending, that happened to John Marston. But just to be in this world where you can go around and play, like, various card games and stuff at various locations, and that's all you could do. I guess you could do the Strangers and Freaks quests. But at least in that game, like, you're playing as the son who's grown into a young adult. So, like, time has passed. It would make sense, A, you wouldn't necessarily know and be friends with, like, Irish and, Charles, like, Dickens or whatever his name was, the guy, the like, snake oil salesman. You wouldn't necessarily know them to hang out with them, and they may not even still be alive. Whereas in this game, it's just one of those games where, yeah, you can. It's like playing any of the pre-GTA 5 games where open world still exists, and you can do, like, oh, you can try to get, like, a better time in, like, the various races and stuff. But, like, you want to hang out with your brother Sweet? He no longer exists. Lance Vance is dead, but you can also no longer hang out with, like, the lawyer. Like, you don't get to hang out with Love Fist or the biker you befriended so that you could use them as security at a Love Fist concert. Like, all that stuff just disappears. Why am I talking about that? I don't know.
My brother is the smartest person I've ever known.
And I've known over 4 people.
Now look at him. What did the Mongols do to him?
Oh, they got him into QAnon, did they?
Find shelter.
Oh. So they poisoned him, and he's goofy like us. I thought maybe there would be some story thing there, but no, it's just a little... These guys who are poisoning everybody with, like, drugs and fucking up their minds are evil and need to be stopped, which I would agree. I think we're on the same page with you there, game. Oh, it should be... That reminds me, I should be wearing... Because those birds will show up whether or not you are wearing the Traveler's attire, but I should be wearing Traveler's attire just to get better map reveal. I think I found a nice... Oh.
Something brought me here.
Yeah, bird. I think I found a nice halfway point between always switching around and menuing and never bothering, which is that I don't know that I will ever... it will be pretty rare before I'll feel any need to mess with the charms. We used to switch back and forth between stealth charms and melee charms. I'm just not finding that worth it. So... Examine.
My father burned this house in search of raiders.
Are we going to find out our father was a
Could
dick?
have forgotten.
Oh, it's Fox Mask person.
Samurai. The land has not yet recovered since last you came.
I'm actually from the future. I'm Shingen Takeda.
Grasses have burned at your hands.
Hans?
More than I care to admit.
Kind of a jerk.
But I haven't come to Iki to do more harm.
I've come to do less harm.
Let nature heal without your intrusion.
Good
Mongols
idea.
do not respect human life, let alone a blade of grass.
Let alone a human blade of grass.
I can stop them from destroying this land again. Leave it better than I found it.
You'll make it better with your absence.
Absence
But
makes
if
the
you
heart
will
grow
not be
fonder.
dissuaded, come.
Well, I mean, if you got a plan to defeat the Mongols without me, because I'm happy to leave it to you if I think you're going to get it done. I could go back and do that,
There.
I could go back and play Mumbly Peg and do horse breaking back in, Red Dead Redemption 1 post game that JG was talking about.
Bows destroy the forest to fuel their conquest.
Hmm.
Remove them, and then remove yourself.
Kind of rude, lady, but sounds like you got a legitimate gripe against Papa. I do feel like part of what would be an interesting story for Jin, not that I want him as a character to go through more pain, but like if some of his illusions about his father, the guy's father was a samurai who died when he was young. It's pretty natural that he's going to have some he's going to have kind of almost deity-like view of his father as being this ideal figure. Like, having some of that get, like, deflated without it being revealed that his father was, like, a complete asshole would be a journey that Jin's character could take that would make a lot of sense.
I can't see through the fog.
Yeah, what the hell?
I hear them. I'll make sure they don't trouble the forest any longer.
Now, in theory, the fog should make
Hello?
sneaky mode even
Why would she
easier.
hide so quickly?
Oh, because she's like Fox Spirit Lady.
No tracks.
This is gonna be some kind of like weird spirit Mongol bullshit where we're not gonna be able to use like our normal ninja ability. No, never mind, we can detect them. You know what? Might be worth it.
Hiding again.
What?
They'll find you. You can't hide the stink of your father's failure.
Who will fight?
Maybe I'll get a little lucky with this. Yeah, there we go. Helps a fuckload to actually win the standoff streak.
Where are you?
What's your deal?
If you can hear me, I hope I've protected the land.
I'm gonna leave now.
I
Like,
did not as a boy.
busting out the Sakai clan armor for that one, where you're supposed to be redeeming the failure of your father, is that's pretty sweet. I like that we got to do that. Also, we now have ghost kill meter saved up, so if there was ever a time to actually successfully do the old standoff, that was it. Worked out perfectly. The handful of... No. Damn it. It's turned into a Teleriza. I'm accidentally activating camera mode. No. But the, yeah. Turning that thing on. Turn that thing on. Like, doing that gives you... With that armor, you have an opportunity to terrify enemies. And it was a good time for that to succeed. Because there was, like, at least one enemy left, but they fled.
Now what do I need?
Hey, are you the Kadama lady?
It sounds like you could use a hand. What are you doing?
Mongols torched my home.
Weasels
When I build a
ripped
new
my
house,
flesh.
I sleep in the grass.
You don't
Okay.
have any help? Any family?
I don't have
What about
any...
John Marston and Charles and Uncle? Can they come out and swear to
rely on myself.
restore the Han while building you a
I
house?
have to do it with nothing to my name. Don't look at me like that. Everyone has a story. Mine is I don't think I have enough wood.
Oh, I always got enough wood.
I might be able to help with that.
Oh, you sure? Never mind. I'll take it. I'm building a house. Let's hope the Mongols don't burn this one down too.
I may be able to help with that as well. I look forward to seeing your handiwork.
Oh,
But
I'm
not helping you.
building it here. Still gathering supplies. But thank you.
Rumored house location.
I'll take this back to the site. Can't believe I'm doing it.
I gave him 3 units of wood, for which I no longer have any use. But it doesn't seem to me like it would be that difficult for him to get this wood on his own. Whatever, it's fine. We will continue our legendary journey. I tell you, we haven't had a lot of opportunity to use it, but the fact that we have the ability to trample enemies under our horse makes riding around on a horse a lot more appealing. Oh, what's going on up here? Cloud Forest Temple. Okay. And it's got a quest. Well, I'm glad we're finding these things as we go. And I forgot to... I switched... I didn't switch to Traveler's Attire when I... Okay, we may have just hit the end of what I'm going to be able to navigate quickly with the horse here. Unless I can find a path down, which I can, so never mind. Yeah, you know, part of me when I started this DLC wanted to be pretty quick and to the point and be done, but I'm really getting drawn into this DLC. This is actually a really good DLC in my opinion. It's giving you, it's improved the core gameplay. Like, well, it's made it harder, but kind of more interesting. But also, it's actually giving us some interesting story here with Jin, and like there's personal stakes for Jin because he's at this place that had history for his family. It also makes sense that he is not like being revered. Like you can complete the main story, but coming here you are not going to be revered and treated as some kind of hero. It's almost like Ultima 8 being set on a world where the Avatar is like nobody gives a fuck about him. So the first time in a long time, it's like, okay, I'm playing a game. I'm playing in a game where like the hero doesn't start out like being loved by all. Which is kind of a weird thing about the Ultima games after a while. Oh, fuck. He hit a spot where I can't... Alright, well, I have to get him and he's leaving then. Go after the guys who still have all their health. I don't think they were alerted to my presence there. Cool. All right. Yeah, these missions are going to be tricky with the extra powerful enemies and shit. Because this certainly seems like a place where... This seems like a place we're already having... Oh, nice. I didn't know that I would do that much damage with it. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool that it did that much damage with the explosive arrow. That'd be worth using those in the future on tightly packed groups. I didn't think they were packed enough for that to do that. That's great. Marto Napa?
samurai. There.
Is that it for this place? That was a nice use of an explosive arrow. I was a little worried about having all 4 of those guys, and I didn't see any way I was going to kill them without getting detected, but we managed to make it happen. There's not a lot of these Mongol bases in the DLC to clear. Like the ones that are like marked as... I think it's like we've cleared 1 out of 6 Mongol territory, and that means that like we kind of want to prioritize getting them done because it'll give us a lot of map completion. But I'm not too sure. Like, I hope I didn't move too far out of the range of this place. Deal damage with a sticky bomb. Well, wind chime, black powder, firecracker. Don't remember which I have equipped here. Sticky bombs. I don't even remember how to throw them. I end up using them by mistake sometimes. A sticky bomb would have worked there too. All right, let's see how many more enemies there are to deal with. If there appear to be more than 3, we could still do this. I shouldn't care that much about gaining bonus experience, should I? Well, there's certainly enough. Oh, come on. All right. Ah, there goes my ghost meter. Come on! I got my, that had to be my ghost, I know I wasted a ton of sticky bombs, but... surely that counted as, what I'm saying is that surely that counted as, bonus experience. Okay, this is no good. I just ran into the middle of their camp. This is really no good. Now I got an archer firing at me over here. I wasted an explosive arrow, but at least I killed that guy. Okay, so I don't have enough sticky bombs. Apparently I didn't get the credit. Or I killed guys who didn't count. Like this guys I killed before weren't part of the camp. I don't know. Now all it says is defeat the Mongols. It doesn't say kill enemies with sticky bombs, so maybe I did get credit. It's not showing it struck through like completed. Yeah, see, I think they detected me, but I was someplace they weren't pathing to. And now they're acting like they don't know where I am. Okay. Getting pretty close to another set of ghost kills just from... There we go. Let's butcher some dudes. Who's left? Oh, big dude's left, huh? How you doing, big champ? Mongol commander guy. I just got to, I believe he was an actual, like, special commander dude. I just butchered him like a pig. Now, can I do a group assassinate on them? No. No group assassin. Camera? Camera? Can I please get command in? Like, I actually, while she was talking to me, couldn't even hit her. I couldn't even attack. People will die because of me. Lives are going to be in Wail and Mercy's hands. Know what I mean? Jinsakai is basically Wail and Mercy. Oh, hey, look, we got, like, shrine priestesses hanging out now. Or just a woman with a red shirt and red pants. A white shirt and red pants. Like, there suddenly are deer hanging around with the folks, helping them rebuild. Like one big happy nature team. They're like a nature clan. Get away from me, mister, unless you're offering food. Never mind. I don't even want to pet you. Can I ride him? I'd like to ride this deer if possible. Oh, well, we are at Deer Sanctuary, where we can play the flute. Let's play the flute and then call it a video.
Calm him down. My mother taught me the song doesn't need to be simple to be calming.
So I'll play the Mason's Apron. Sorry. Mason's Apron's my favorite flute song. Not that I have a long list of favorite flute songs, but Mason's Apron would be my favorite. And it's not even a flute, it's a fiddle song that, like, the flutist from the Chieftains can play, even though it should be really freaking hard to play, like, to have the number of, like, note changes on a flute that you can get with a fiddle. But either way, what was I getting at here? Oh, yeah, I think it would be fun if we just started playing, like, Irish folk songs for the deer. Get the deers jigging, you know? Oh, thank you for the food. Lovely. And I really appreciate the way that you play the old fiddle. I'm an Irish deer.
Before we knew she was sick,
Mm-hmm.
I climbed on her, trying to get her attention, till my father scolded me for disturbing her.
What a jerk. I hate
He
him.
smiled, holding up my chin, and said,
Leave me alone.
"Peace doesn't always come quietly." I don't think either of us understood what she meant.
Certainly she didn't. Oh, your charm of Suguru's insight is increased. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess there's a reason to be doing the flute minigame. There's a game bonus. That's not one of the charms we've been using, of course. It's probably... Usually the ones that you can improve are not the ones that take up a gold slot, because that would be annoying. Charm of blah blah insight. Maybe it is. It's more of this ranged bullshit. Okay, whatever. Don't care. I don't know if they're like were they really trying to improve ranged combat for this DLC, and I'm just not cooperating. I don't know. But either way, we're gonna call it a video here. When we come back next time, we will still be playing this DLC, which is not meant as a knock. I'm enjoying this DLC. I hope you are too. Yeah, we'll find out more about Jin's relationship with his dead mom and his dead dad, and the living eagle, who is an evil Mongol lady that we don't like. Bye for now.